Welcome to another edition of Jules Voto's Photo Focus. In this video, I want to talk about a lens that I believe is ready for almost anything. The Nikon 24 to 200 Z-mount zoom. Now, I've talked about this lens before. I've done several videos on it, and I'll put a link in the description below to several of those videos. And as I do on many occasions, I went out with just this one lens on my Nikon Z8, and I wanted to shoot like detail shots, not wide shots, just objects, whatever I could find. And so that's what I intended to do, and that's what I started to do at least. And this was a bike that had no seat, no tires, and it was just sitting there. So I thought that was a little interesting. But I just moved along as I usually do. And most of the images in this video you will see were shot at the longer end of the range. And some of them were shot wide open. Now at the long end, this lens is 6.3 at 200. And it's pretty darn sharp at 200 at 6.3. Stop down a little bit. It sharpens up, of course, even more. And the color is good with it. And overall, I really like this lens. Now, it's not for indoor available light shots, because it starts out at f4, ends up at 6.3 at the long end. Now, I know Nikon has that newer 28 to 400, and of course, that gives you a lot more reach at the long end, but it ends up there at f8 at 400. But I like a lens that starts at 24. I like that 24 millimeter focal length, and I like the availability to be able to shoot that wide if need be. You could always crop, especially with a 45 megapixel camera like the Z8. You could crop quite a bit and still maintain good quality. But these images are very sharp, as you can see. Again, as I said, my aperture varied. A lot of these were at 6.3 or 7.1 at f8, and it was a cloudy day. My ISO was usually up around 800, but I also shot at 1600, and I was very pleased with the quality. Now, on this day, I went out to shoot objects. As I said earlier, if I saw some birds, I would photograph them, obviously, but I never thought I would be shooting what I was shooting. As I approached one of the shrimp boats, I saw this egret, and I kept getting closer to it, and it was just standing there. And it turns out the gentleman who runs this boat feeds the birds. He feeds them shrimp. And the birds hang around. They're on the boat. They're alongside of the boat. You can walk pretty darn close to them. I think I got as close as maybe 5 feet to this egret, as well as some of these pelicans. They're all over the boat. They're on top, they're looking down, they're walking on the deck, they're peering into the boat from the pier next to it, and it is pretty amazing. And I was able to shoot, I shot hundreds of pictures. I get carried away. Anybody who has watched any of my videos knows sometimes I just get a little carried away. And, that's a really good reason when you shoot like I shoot to use digital. I would go broke very quickly if I were shooting film. And you could see here the two gentlemen who work on the boat. You could see this pelican looking in at them as they speak. I never saw anything like that in all my years of photography. I was never able to get this close to wildlife. And like I said, it's just amazing. Now, he told me that he also goes down to Florida, and there he will hold out a fish and the birds will come up and take it right out of his hand. He calls them his friends. He even has names for some of these egrets. It is truly amazing. A real nice gentleman. And they go out in Biloxi, Mississippi. They go out right after sunset, and they come back early in the morning. And then they also sell the shrimp right from the boat. And here you could see some shrimp being weighed for sale. Gentleman had walked up to the boat to purchase these shrimp. Now this shot here was at 200 millimeters at 7.1, and you can see the sharpness of this lens. And here's a few more pelicans, one of them sitting right on the boat. And these birds are almost like pets for this gentleman. I mean, they're just, they don't have no fear. They have no fear of them. I really like this shot of the pelican, and it really is amazing. And it was great for me to be able to get this close. And this pelican, it looks like he's walking right towards me rather than going away, because they really don't have fear of people, at least on this boat in this location, uh, because of this gentleman feeding them. And I was thankful that I had this lens. So this lens, like I said at the beginning of this video, it's ready for almost anything. I have no intention, no plan to shoot birds, but this lens is able to do it because you got that 200 focal length. And with a camera like the Z8, as I said, you could crop in pretty tight and still maintain high quality. Now, speaking of high quality, this one isn't, because my shutter speed wasn't high enough. I didn't anticipate the bird taking off. I was at a 200th of a second, and it is a little blurry, but I love this shot. This was probably the best shot of the day, despite that line, wire, whatever it is, cutting across the image. So it was disappointing. I then went back to shooting what I intended on shooting at the start of this day. And after shooting hundreds of images of these birds, as I said, I usually get carried away. But these were at f10, and I really enhanced these in Lightroom because the water was very cloudy. And here's some detail shots. Again, this is what I wanted to do when I started out, but I was, very happy to be able to get those shots of the egrets and the pelicans. And but you could see the sharpness again in this lens of these things, the wood, the chip paint, and the detail in the rope. So I think it worked out pretty good. So I highly recommend this lens. So if you have any questions on this video or any comments, please leave them in the comments below. I always try to respond to all questions and comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I usually publish a new video every Monday morning and Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So I will talk to you then.